nervous?
We're just excited to be invited to the Ray Tanner Invitational. And I've been friends for a long time. I have nothing but respect for what he's done in South Carolina. My goodness, it's just an amazing job that they've done. I'm going to try to go out and play good baseball and make it a good weekend. And it'll, it'll be a great moment for one program, and for the other one, it should be a great moment as well.
Coach Lopez and I have known each other for a long time. I have the utmost respect for him as a baseball coach and a person. And normally when we get together, we have a good time, great conversation, and our teams get after it the best we can. And he has a great club, and we're looking forward to the opportunity.
During last night's game, you guys start down 2-0.
It's only 2 runs. Baxendale threw a no-hitter through 6 against us the first time we faced them, so we just figured it was going to kind of be like that again, and we just scored in the seventh inning. So you just try not to worry too much and just keep plugging after it.
We haven't gotten much against Baxendale the past couple times we faced them, so you just have to keep grinding it out. And we were kind of joking around. We don't ever score in the first couple innings anyway, so they got out a couple runs ahead of us, but we just had to go up there and keep trying to get quality at bats and try to scratch a few.
What has that sort of been like going into some of these recent starts, having that thought, and also what's on your arm?
Sweet tattoo. I'll go to the starts first. Really, the only one I looked at as my last start would be my last start at home. I guess every game could be my last if you really think about it, but you don't think about that too much. You just try to go out there and give your team a chance to win, and that's what I try to do every time I step on the mound. It's kinesio tape. It's supposed to lift the skin or something, help heal faster. I don't know. Just something the trainers try to do to just help you heal. This is where I got hit with a line drive. He hit me there and then hit me in the stomach. I just liked the design.
They've been here before, and they're used to just everything. So we're the new team coming in, and as long as we play our game, execute our plan, do the things that we're supposed to do, play good baseball, it's going to be a great game between us two because they seem to always do the right thing, which led them to here to this point.
These are the guys I've been watching on television the past 2 years when I'm in summer ball, so they're doing something right. And what I enjoy about SEC baseball and especially South Carolina, they play the game of baseball right. They get after it. They try to take the extra base on the base pass and play sound defense. And what they do really well, in my opinion, offensively, with 2 outs and got on second base, they do a really good job getting him in. But they just play baseball great, and I'm sure the brand of baseball they went over there, they've been executing it the past couple of years. And this is Alex and I's first trip to Omaha. And I couldn't imagine being here 3 years in a row and potentially being a 3-time national champion. So it's going to be a great matchup between us, and it's kind of a cool storyline, Pac-12 versus SEC, because every day I feel like the Pac-12 and Pac-10 recently have been trying to get up to the point where the SEC is.
Arizona, the Pac-12, they play competitive baseball. They're a great conference, and as you can tell, Arizona's done a great job this year of getting here, and we're honored to be able to play them. And like they said down there, it's going to be a great matchup. Both clubs have done a great job, and we've gotten better as the year goes on. And hopefully we can get a couple runs, and hopefully they don't mind letting us get a couple runs here and there. But we're ready for the challenge ahead, and I'm sure that they are as well.
I can't even lie to you guys. I'm not really a fan of baseball, so I just play the games that we play. So I don't know anything about the Pac-12, but obviously Arizona's doing a great job. They're here, they're in Omaha, and that's a great feat in itself. And the only other thing I know about that is they've just been beating the dog crap out of people, scoring a bunch of runs. So hopefully we can pitch pretty good this series.
Influence of Jerry Myers the last 2 years.
I came in with Coach Calvi as a pitching coach, and great pitching coach, and then Coach Myers came in last year. Coach Myers really helped me with my mechanics and my front side and getting that stronger, and I think that's helped me. That's actually helped me gain some velocity and just help with some location. Obviously that hasn't been the best at times this year, but he's really helped me focus on my mechanics and make me more sound mechanically as the year goes on. And that's a great influence. We've slowly I've gotten him to laugh a couple of times. That's kind of tough. He's pretty straight-faced, but he's a great pitching coach, and he's definitely helped me out a lot.
Omaha sometimes feels such like a unattainable goal, especially when you're doing like 6 o'clock weights and running, and after you said, boy, I hope we get there because it might be for nothing. But unbelievable feeling. I couldn't imagine being here 3 years in a row. It's cool to see a community come together for such an amazing event. Everyone's been very supportive, and it's cool going to restaurants and people notice who you are and things like that. But this is the promised land of college baseball, and it's just neat we're a part of it, and it's great that we're playing the best baseball of the year, and just looking forward to competing against South Carolina.
Everybody in the beginning of the season kind of visions themselves being in Omaha. That's everybody's main goal. We don't just play to play the game. We don't play individually. We play as a team, and so everybody has that in mind. But as the year goes on, you kind of have to learn how to win. You can't get caught up in the emotions. You can't get caught up if you lose a game. You have to learn how to bounce back. And obviously, us two teams, we've done a real good job of that. More so South Carolina because they came from the losers bracket. But I think we've done a good job ourselves throughout the year. We've had a couple of series where we went down, and the end of the year we had 3 series. We overcame them to put us in a good position to be here in Omaha. And, to be here in Omaha, it's obviously great. The community, I've never been treated with so much respect.
When I went to the Cape and was talking with my fellow teammates, and they're all over, they always joked about what's a pace 10, what's a pace 12. So that's kind of where I kind of realized we need to try to gain some respect nationally. But Arizona State, and they've been here a couple times, and Cal last year, that was kind of a Cinderella story, and that was a pretty neat story. But definitely, the SEC gets a lot of notoriety, and the ACC and the Big 12 and conferences like that. And sometimes on the West Coast, we get lost in the scene of professional sports and entertainment and things like that. So it's great for Arizona, and I think for the West Coast and the Pac to be matched up against such a powerhouse in SEC, and hopefully it kind of helps the Pac-12 kind of gain some momentum in the whole realm of college athletics and especially college baseball.
When you're behind, especially in the late innings, about how you and the offensive guys go up there.
Obviously, leading off innings, your goal is to get on base and try to get some things going behind you. And, that's something that we've been working hard to do. Like you said, we've been behind a few games. And with that said, you can't just give up. You have to continue to grind it out like Coach Tanner continues to say in here and continues to tell us on the field. You just have to go up there and try to get on. Hopefully we can get a bunt down and get a big hit. This time of year, it's about who makes the big plays, gets the bunts down, and gets the clutch hits. And fortunately, we've been lucky to have a few opportunities where we've scratched a couple big runs.
The phenomenon that you're in the same hotel and what that's been like.
The Hilton Hotel Battle Royale. That's the new name for it. So, I don't know. We've been seeing these guys all week. We've been in a different bracket, haven't had to play each other. But, tons of respect for each other. And, probably the worst part is at some point in this next week, somebody's going to be celebrating, and the other team has to hear it. So that's probably the only downside. And there's no free breakfast.
Like Michael said, it's the Battle of the Hilton. The other day I was joking around, and I rode the elevator with probably what would I assume 5 of their pitchers, and they were all 1.5 feet taller than me, and they were some big boys. And I never thought that, obviously we'd be playing them in the championship, and hopefully we'll have a good series, and may the best man win.
I think they took all the clever things to say, so I'm just left out here to try. Obviously, a great powerhouse in the SEC, and we want to make a name for ourselves to be in Arizona. And this series is, I think, it's gonna be a big one, just because there's so much hype going into it. They have a chance for the three-peat, and we're trying to get another one for our coach over here. And it's just gonna be a great series, and I think these two teams play baseball to the best of their ability with anybody.
I think we're getting outnumbered by the swimmers now, though.
Yeah.
You know, the whole lobby smelled like chlorine. But Michael said one team's going to be happy, one team's going to be, disappointed. But that's the nature of a setting like this. So.
Well, my first comment to Adam was, do you want to order room service? We've been getting these sandwiches for the past 4 days that have been absolutely just gnawing at our brains. And we're sick of pizza, too. I don't think we really talked about that much. I did say to Coach Tanner after we won last night, I was like, can you believe we were, in a position to defend our title with these knucklehead freshmen that we have? And we were kind of laughing about that. But, we have come a long way. We've grown as a team. We have a bunch of young guys. And, as an older guy, it's just nice to see how they've grown. They've kind of molded into the competitive spirit, the battling and grinding out at bats. And Joey Pancake came up big last night for us. We've had a bunch of freshmen do that. So we wouldn't be here without them.
He said Michael and I have been roommates for 4 years now, on the road and at home. So me and him have shared a bunch of positive and negative memories, a lot that we want to forget about and a lot that we want to remember. So we joke around a lot about how we've been out here 3 times now, and it's surreal. It's something that's unbelievable, that we probably won't even think too much about it until the next couple of years. And, it's remarkable to be in this position again, and, we're thankful for the opportunity. And like Michael said, we've come a long way this year. Our freshmen have done a good job of growing in tough situations, and who would have thought we started 1-5 in the SEC, and everyone was about to jump off the boat, but we weren't, and we were just continuing to grind it out and continue to grind it out, and here we are.
First opening ceremonies for the College World Series, that they tell you it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. And I was out here blowing meal money like it was nothing. I'm like, well, probably never going to come back. Not that we didn't think it, but it's just so tough to get here. It's a tough road. And, it's special to have the opportunity to play here for the 3rd year in a row. We don't take that for granted at all, being here in Omaha. The atmosphere, the fans, the facilities, there's nothing better. So we love this place. There's no way we would have thought we'd be here 3 years in a row. And we're just happy to be here.
To be honest, I'd be rooting for these 2 guys over here, just cracking jokes over. I feel like I should be rooting for these guys. So no, the fans are great out here, and we both got some good support coming into this series, So I think these guys got a little bit more, not advantage, but they just have a little more support just because that is such a rare thing to see these days, a 3P, especially with these new bats in play. So they're trying to do something special over there, and as are we. We want to bring back a championship back to Arizona and the Pac-12, and we're just going to do our best and see what happens.
First day I was here, I went to the Fan Fest, and I went to a little stand, and it was crazy in there. And I think every single team T-shirt was sold out but ours. So I think I was the only one who bought one. But, definitely I think looking at a fan's perspective, just the whole story of a three-peat. I think the last time was USC or something like that. So just, amazing to be in the position they are. So I think as a fan, I would definitely be, rooting for that because that's an unbelievable feat. But get the, weird, quirky fan who wants to see Arizona win, I'll take that fan because, definitely it's nice having some fans here. And it's nice not getting yelled at right field with the fans behind you. So hopefully the Arizona fans sit in right field. But I've talked to a lot of Tucson natives, and they're making the trip out here, and it's an expensive trip, so that means a lot to Alex and I and some of the younger guys. But it's going to be unbelievable matchup, and hopefully it'll be sold out because we're looking forward to playing some good baseball.
Hotel staff, who are they going to cheer for? Because they come out.
Yeah, our hotel staff. Every time we leave the hotel, they cheer for it. So they're gonna have to pick their sides, I guess.
We're gonna have to go separate doors. We're gonna split this down.
We'll get that cleared up.
Yeah, we'll talk to them.
We'll take some swimmers.